It's your boys from Loop City Slums back again, bringing you another episode of
Spin It Up.
What do we got?
This is Exile on the North Ridge by Orange Dog.
Let's go.
Whether such an abuse of his power is compatible with the office of the presidency. The matter is as simple and as terrible as that. Our answer to these questions will affect not only the future of this presidency, but the future of the presidency itself, and what kind of conduct or misconduct the American people may come to expect from their commander-in-chief. Trump's immediate response? I would like you to do us a favor, though. In a sworn declaration after Taylor's testimony, Sondland would admit to telling Ukrainians at a September 1st meeting in Warsaw, quote, that resumption of U.S. aid would likely not occur until Ukraine provided the public anti-corruption statement that we have been discussing for many weeks.
We're not by ourselves in this thing. There's millions on this song we sing. I fool myself to think you're there. We're not by ourselves in this thing, but in our minds we're all alone. There's loneliness in the coats we wear. Our sense of touch no longer there. When we come together it's not the same. There's loneliness in this pouring rain. Let's dance with ghosts through the pain.
Dance with ghosts. Dance.
Sample the fuck out of this part.
Yeah, it's dope.
Drive by, light of night.
Let's pull these fleas from our hair. They burrow deep and make home in there. The needles between us that we share burrow deep and make home in there. Is the comfort finding us sane? I'm getting used to this life we live. Why not realize it for what it is? Give it to the real we've been given. Why not realize it for what it is? Our lives have a mind of their own.
Dance with ghosts. Dance tonight. Drive by, light of night. Dance with ghosts. Dance tonight. Drive by, light of night.
You think that's a sample, or you think they fucking recorded that shit?
Not sure.
Sounds fucking good.
Solo's cool right here.
This is the part you sample for the beat. Like, this is the part you're rhyming, and then you're using that hook.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, use this to spit on.
Yeah. But,
Change up the
punch up the
drums
drums
just
a
a
little
little.
bit. Yeah. I mean, relatively close. You could leave it as is and just rhyme.
Oh, for sure.
Dance with ghosts. Dance tonight. Drive by, light of night. Dance with ghosts. Dance tonight. Drive by, light of night.
As chairman, I'll take all necessary and appropriate steps to maintain order and ensure the committee is run in accordance with House rules and House Resolution 660. With that, I now recognize myself to give an opening statement in the impeachment inquiry into Donald J. Trump, the 45th President of the United States. The questions presented by this impeachment inquiry are whether President Trump sought to exploit that ally's vulnerability and invite Ukraine's interference in our elections. There are few actions as consequential as the impeachment of a president. While the founders did not intend that impeachment be employed for mere differences over policy, they also made impeachment a constitutional process that the Congress must utilize as necessary. The facts in the present inquiry are not seriously contested. Beginning in January of this year, the president's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani,
Dude, fuck putting Donald J. Trump's name on the end of your song. Like, what a way, you know what I mean?
and the Bidens.
I just,
So is this a pro or anti-Trump song? Because I don't know.
First of all, I don't know, but second of all, I just, I understand people wanting to get a political point across, but I think it has to be done right. And this took away from the song. I don't think it added to it.
Yeah, well, okay, so I like the vibe of the song. The hook is amazing, and I actually believe the pace of it is great.
And the guitar solo.
At first, I wasn't 100% on with his singing until I heard the rest of it form, and then he came back and sang, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I see the vibe you're going for now. Now I'm with it."
I was for it. Absolutely.
To me,
Beat was cool.
using a specific clip with a specific person's name, to me, now it's always tied to that person throughout the rest of the time. You can't, you show your age, essentially. 30, 40, 50 years when people are going back through the crates and looking for these unique gems of songs that didn't blow up in the mainstream, the underground gritty shit that kids will find. Like, you got to hear this song. You could have achieved the exact same vibe, left the name out of it, and then it's timeless. It applies to every time that you live in, because these things are, you know what I mean? Like using political speech that, using clips of broadcasters. I think a minute of it at the end is a little bit too much. I'd have liked to have heard the just music ride out a little bit more too.
Agreed. And either way, any MCs out there, beat makers, feel free to contact Orange Dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that hook was ridiculously screaming for some hip hop.
Yeah,
vibes.
that hook was really good. The hook was really, really good.
Obnoxious.
That was Exile on North Ridge by Orange Dog. If you guys fuck with it, go spin it up.